Yeah, the hippie walks. He walks actually every day. I just don't take you with me all the time. How y'all doing? It's Gord, and it's halfway through the day. we just had, oh, excuse me, I just had to. We just had our leftover turkey sandwiches for lunch with a bit of cranberry, and OMG, they were good. And that was my son's first, my 9-year-old's first that he remembers leftover turkey sandwiches. At first he was like, yeah, I guess I'll have one, Dad. I might rather a tuna sandwich, Dad. But once he took his first bite, he gobbled it in minutes. And speaking of change of mind, let's move from change of mind to change of mindset. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm on my way to just go relax, walk around the place, but I wanted to share with you what a difference sleep makes for a person. I have been going through almost, I wouldn't even call it insomnia. I would call it I'm in too much pain to sleep for a couple of weeks. Just even holding this camera with my right arm was almost impossible. Now, it's not 100% by any means, but over the last couple of days it has. The pain has gone down, and I've been taking extra CBD to get rid of the inflammation, and it has worked. And then last night I decided, you know what, even my naps at best, I lie down for 2 hours, and at best I'm getting a half-hour sleep. So yesterday night I decided it's time to really look after the hippie. You know, it's time. Yeah, I can't hold that arm up too long. It's time to get better and get some sleep. The sleep has been going down every single day. Every day at best I'm getting 3 or 4 hours, and that's including night sleep and the afternoon nap. And Saturday night was the worst. I told you all about it. Horrible IBS issues from 3 o'clock right on, and just a lot of pain. And not only my right shoulder, which is the side I sleep on, bothering me, but my left shoulder as well. So yesterday I was weepy, I was broken, I cried to my sons, I just had a difficult time communicating with anyone. And I knew it was sleep, I knew it was. So again, I've said it a couple of times. Last night I hunkered down just before bed, took a fair amount of Gorilla Glue 4, which is really good for insomnia, had a late night salt hot bath with lavender in it, and then went to bed. And again, you know, I went to bed at 9:30 or 10 after watching a movie with the boys, watched A Wrinkle in Time. I do suggest it, just an open mind. It's kind of a funny show. Anyways, watched the movie, relaxed, stayed off the phone, stayed off the computer, and then went to bed early, 10 o'clock. It was very likely 11:30 or midnight before I fell asleep. But you know what? I slept, not through, but I slept. Every time I was in bed, I slept. By that I mean, of course, with IBS, around 3 or 4 o'clock, it woke me up with pains and with issues and with rumblings and tumblings. But I looked after it, went straight back to bed, went straight back to sleep, up again 45 minutes later. But I kept telling myself, don't let it get to you. You can sleep through this. And even some of the pains, I just said, you know what? Mind over matter, I'm going to sleep through this. And I woke up at 6:30 as usual, but I woke up at 6:30. I got up too, but usually I wake up at 3 and I'm up for the rest. So I had a really good sleep. And what's gone on today? Well, I've solved a few of my issues with some people. I cleared up some misconceptions that have happened over the last couple of weeks while I'm feeling really bad. I have done a load of laundry. I've cleaned up my house. I made sandwiches for the boys. I watched my shows. I've gotten back to the regular. Am I 100%? Absolutely not. In fact, I don't expect me to be 100% ever. And maybe that was part of the issue, was I was sitting there and feeling really, really anxious over my pains. When I'm a chronically ill person, I have to at least not get anxiety over things I have no control over. So I told Dave to F off and I moved on. And I'm going to try to turn over that new leaf that I talked to all of you today about in my Hippie Talks. And I encourage y'all, head out, do some walks, force yourself to get the sleep you need, no matter what it means, because it means more for the people around you than it does to yourself. My young boy, echo here, my young boy is so happy today that his dad feels better. And that encourages me even more. Tinkerbell, you said it yourself, that once you start falling into that and giving in to the darkness that's inside of us, and I think Claire, you said it too, and it's in all of us, and it's more to the surface of us who suffer from chronic pain. Once we give into it, we sometimes have to get right to rock bottom to get back up again. I wasn't willing to let myself hit rock bottom again. So we have incredible minds. Put mind over matter and decide what really matters. Friends, the rest of this walk is for me, the Hurtin' Hippie, and I wish you well, and I love you all, and I hope you have a fantastic day. And I want to thank each and every one of you, yes, even you thumbs downers, because you encourage me to continue. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony.